It's Cookie Lab.
Hi, and welcome to Cookie Lab. I'm Jill.
And I'm Chris, and I cannot tell a lie because it's President's Day.
That's right. We used to have separate holidays for George Washington's birthday and Lincoln's birthday.
When we were little kids,
Well,
we would get 2 days off of school.
I was going to say when my mom was a kid. I don't know when they switched it, but President's Day now is in honor of both of those great presidents, and it's in the middle of February. And
I think it now includes all the presidents.
sure, why not?
Yeah, why not? There were many good ones. There were many
Usually,
bad
though,
ones.
when you see commercials on TV, it's like founding father type guys, or Washington and Lincoln specifically, right?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Old fashioned guys trying to sell you a Toyota.
Yeah, Calvin Coolidge.
So I was gonna make funny you should say Calvin Coolidge. I went to Vermont for my kids to snowboard, but I become too exhausted from it, so I just don't. And I went to the Plymouth Cheese Company in Plymouth, Vermont, which is the birthplace of Calvin Coolidge, and the little village center is silent, remote, tiny, preserved as if in amber. It's owned by, I believe, the state. Like, they kept it looking like when Calvin Coolidge was around. His family were dairy people. They had a cheese company. It went away for a time and is now back, and they make some good cheese. And with President's Day coming, I thought I would make Calvin Coolidge's favorite cookie, which is stuffed with raisins. But maybe, you know how Dorothy Parker said, this is not regular terrible, this is fancy terrible. This is terrible with raisins. Like, raisins, I think they get a bad rap. But my mom makes cherry pie for President's Day as a fun celebratory thing. And so I thought, how about I make cherry pie cookies?
How about it?
And I looked up, and there are a bunch of recipes, and the one that I picked looks like individual cherry pies.
I know. When I saw this cherry pie, ladies and gentlemen, I went, ooh.
Yes.
It was, I had an exclamation of delight.
Yes, I think there are many cookies out there that are what you were probably imagining, like,
which is a cookie with a dollop of canned
pie filling.
Pie filling, yeah.
Yeah, but I love the look of the little pies, so that's what I made. And this recipe came to me courtesy of Amanda of The Skinny Fork.
Oh, The Skinny Fork.
Have we done The Skinny Fork? Yeah.
Maybe.
It sounds familiar. It's basically a mini pie. I had to make a gluten-free pie dough.
I love it.
Which is...
That's hard.
Really hard.
That's really hard.
People in my family have been trying to do it, and they believe they succeeded. But I still, when I eat the pie on Thanksgiving, I'm like, this tastes like sand. So I haven't tasted this one yet.
We'll see if it tastes like
sand. But we'll see if it tastes like sand. I think I did a good job. The secret is to use very cold butter and use big shards of it. Not when you make traditional pie crust, you get it down to pea sized.
Yeah.
So the bigger shards makes for like more flaky layers.
Okay. That's great. Is there any more history?
Well, the history is the myth of George Washington cutting down the cherry tree.
Myth?
Did you not know? It's been debunked.
Really?
Yeah. The story wasn't even invented until he was like already gone for 100 years.
Really?
Yeah. So the story goes, if you haven't heard it, the original story is that when he was 6 years old, his dad gave him a hatchet as a gift, and he hatcheted a cherry tree, and his father became angry, and brave George honestly said, I cannot tell a lie. I did cut it with my hatchet. But then his dad embraced him and said that his honesty was worth more than 1,000 trees.
That is sweet. But a lie.
It was invented by one of Washington's first biographers, Mason Locke Weems. And he was, so not 100 years later, like a year later.
A year later?
A
year after he died?
He died in 1799. And immediately this man was like, we're just going to lionize him and make him be what every American would want to be. I mean, he was like a super interesting, complicated, brilliant, hardworking figure.
Well respected.
He wanted to be the perfect role model. And so this guy invented it, and then it just went on and on. It got published as a children's story by William Holmes McGuffey in the 1830s. And it remained in print for nearly 100 years. Maybe that's how I got the 100 years.
Okay.
I'm getting this information from mountvernon.org, which is George Washington's home, plantation home. It's still kind of something that comes up in, cartoons or, we all know it.
Yeah,
I don't know
was
if they're
taught
teaching
that
it
as
to
a
the kids.
child.
I totally was taught it like it was real.
Yeah.
So I thought we'd talk about the science of lying.
The science of, okay. Stay tuned.
Because guess what? I lied.
Oh, no.
I used freezer section grocery store gluten-free pie crust. I'm out of my delicious flour.
If I could, I would embrace you.
Oh, I should.
And say, your truth is more valuable than 1,000 cherry cookies.
I maybe shouldn't have said anything. We're supposed to eat it before we talk about the science. I'm obviously a bad liar. Should we eat the cookie?
Yeah, let's eat the cookie.
Why did I screw up like that? You could have been telling me so many compliments about how great my pie crust is.
That's going into the real.
It would have been so much better.
No, this is great. The fact that you could not keep a lie is so George Washington-esque.
Okay. I made a little lattice top. I don't think I'm going to break it because it's a pie. It's going to be a mess.
Yeah.
We can taste it and then I can tell you what my home tester said. I haven't tasted it yet.
Okay.
I can't believe I screwed that up. Flaky.
Oh, it's flaky. I love the lattice work on the top. Is this just regular pie filling? Tastes like a cherry pie.
There were 2 brands of gluten-free pie crust dough in the store. One of them was called Maine Pie Company, and it had directions on it that you should start with it frozen, but I knew I was going to have to cut circles for the bottom and cut lattice work, so I bought the other brand, and I apologize, I can't remember the name of the brand. The filling is Duncan Hines Comstock Cherry Pie Filling. I scooped it out of the little aluminum pie plates and then rolled and cut circles with a 3-inch
Oh, it came in
circle.
pie plates.
Yes. Put a dollop of... Oh, and I had to chop the filling a little finer because, we're not eating it with a knife and fork.
That's work. Yeah.
Oh, no, not work at all.
No.
The lattice was a little bit of work, but it's, it's fun.
Yeah.
Yes, and then I baked them, and my tester said that they were overwhelmed by the dough, that the cherry pie filling didn't even taste like anything, and they think I should make my own cherry pie filling. I don't know how to do that, but I could try.
I agree. I would like more cherry pie filling and a little less dough. Mm-hmm. So I think just more cherry pie filling.
That would help the balance.
That's it.
Okay.
Maybe a little sweeter, but...
Listeners and viewers can try and let me know what they think.
Let us know.
I've never made homemade cherry pie. I mean, I certainly have made many blueberry and apple pies, but I don't think I've ever made a cherry pie with fresh cherries.
I don't think I've ever made a cherry pie.
Okay. So. Yeah. No, maybe I haven't either. I don't know.
I'm going to eat this while you tell me science.
I'm going to tell you science. I'm so embarrassed that I messed that up. People tell an average of 1 to 2 lies per day. Other primates do similar behaviors. I mean, they're not talking, but they do some kind of behaviors to throw other primates, to deceive. They do deception.
I do not have a banana here.
Lying is actually necessary because it would be terribly painful if everyone told the truth about everything.
On TV, you see characters who seem to be just nasty. And one of the things is that they just say what the truth is.
Yes.
And our perception of them
is that they're mean.
That they're mean
Yeah.
or uncaring or...
Yes.
That microphone makes you look like a talk show host.
Is that the best you can come up with?
Yeah, well, I didn't really want to insult you.
Okay, thank you. Children can start lying at the age of 4 or 5. They have to first figure out consequences. They have to know, oh, my mom won't like it if she finds out that I ate all the cherry pie cookies. You
have to know consequences before you can lie?
Yeah, because why would you lie otherwise?
Oh, so you're trying to avoid something.
Yeah, and you have to. You also have to make it believable.
And that's why children need a bit of practice.
Yeah, they don't become good liars until 4 or 5. How's that?
Okay.
People aged 18 to 29 are the best at it, and after age 45, the ability starts to ebb.
Really?
Which perhaps is why I couldn't do it on the podcast, because I'm over 50.
Apparently, Jill is over 45. She has mastered the art of truth telling.
There was a 51-year-old man who scientists call Mr. Pinocchio, who, when he tried to tell a lie, he collapsed in convulsions.
Really?
Yes, and so he was like Pinocchio because every time he fibbed, like in Pinocchio's case, his nose grew, but in this guy's case, he like basically had a seizure.
Wow.
He was a high-ranking official in the predecessor to the EU, which was the European Economic Community. So he would have to do like negotiating. So
Bad negotiator.
it was not good for his job. Doctors at the University Hospital of Strasbourg, France, discovered that the root of the problem was a tumor about the size of a walnut.
And when he had the tumor removed, did he become a fantastic liar? All he did was lie.
The tumor was probably increasing the excitability of a brain region involved in emotions.
Okay.
So when he lied, this excitability caused the amygdala to trigger seizures. And once the tumor was removed, yes, I mean, he was able to lie without convulsing.
Huh.
Doctors described this case in 1993 and called it the Pinocchio syndrome.
Got it.
It is hard.
Or do I?
It is hard to tell when someone is lying. Even lie detectors are not good at it.
Yes.
And so what they're really doing is measuring how stressed out someone is.
Yes.
So
You could be totally stressed out
like
if somebody gave me a
innocent
lie
person.
detector test, that'd
Yeah,
be horrible.
I would be
'cause
totally freaked
so
out. Yeah, I would be.
nervous.
What's going on? Is this about the pie crust? Yes, I bought it at the store. I cannot tell a lie. All right,
She's lying.
that's all I've prepared on the science of lying today. Thank you for eating my cherry pie President's Day cookie.
I love it. Or do I? Viewer or listener, you try.
See you next time.
Bye.
It's Cookie Lab.